And do you find that are people still saying that oh, no one wants to hear a woman's story? Are you still hearing that in this modern age?
Not outright anymore. I mean, there's the directness that maybe isn't there as much. I feel like, I was looking at this really interesting graph earlier today, and it was a graph of Oscar winning films of the past 20 years. And it showed the amount of lines spoken by men in each film and the amount of lines by women. And it was for roles that said over 100 words. So, right, not an extra saying like next or whatever. And I was floored. Actually, the one that had one of the biggest discrepancies was Hurt Locker, which really surprised me because that was the first film that a woman won Best Director for. And Schindler's List had virtually no female speaking roles in this graph. But, even seeing that just makes you realize that there's been so much progress. But then you look again at, the movies that were selected this year, who's being represented, and the amount of jobs that are being offered. It's changed, but there's still a lot more work that needs to be done. I even noticed myself on sets that I'm directing about like half hour to an hour of a palpable shift of attitude towards me, where in the beginning people aren't maybe quite as trustworthy, and then an hour in there's almost this moment of like, oh, she does know what she's doing. Oh, okay, that is a good idea. Whereas it doesn't start out like that. And I know that part of it is just getting to know you stuff, but I always wonder if men go through the same experiences that I do. I don't know. I've never been a man, so I can't tell you what that's like, but it's definitely something that I've noticed as I've gotten older and more self-assured, because you have the time then to be reflective, right? To see what's going on around you.